You are listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair on RLM Radio.
The girl of your dreams has got to be in some bar.
Sorry, boys and girls, but this is X-rated. So if you're under 18...
Get out, goddammit!
Get the point? Good.
And now?
Bend over.
Y'all ready for this?
Get it up. Get it up. I can't wait anymore.
I like to watch.
Whatever you desire. I know you like it. Do it.
We do it all night long.
And now, your host, Grammy.
Oh yeah, it's me, and guess what? It's a WHACK-A-DOODLE Wednesday. I almost couldn't say that. Holy crap. What the heck? Oh my goodness. So how's everybody doing this evening? I hope you're doing absolutely splendiferous on this WHACK-A-DOODLE Wednesday. I just saw this over on that effing site. Thanks, Grammy. Truly do appreciate it. Okay, over here on this Freedom's Network site, seeing as how I'm right here anyway, I see myself and the lovely Mary B. and also Estrella are over here, and Grimner. Thank you, Grimmy, for doing that. Also, thank you to Barman from both the Freedom's Network and RLM Radio for tweeting me out over there on Twitter. Love you guys. Truly do. You're the bestest bots in the whole wide world, and you're not so bad yourself, Grim. Okay, let me check out that fake book real quick. Fascist book, fake book, whatever the hell you want to call it. I shared a video just a little bit ago of this lovely lady sitting there in a very plunging neckline black dress, drinking her little glass of wine, and a gentleman comes over and starts giving her the once-over. Y'all know what that is, don't you? You know, they start down at the bottom and they work their way up, linger quite a bit in the breasticle area because, well, I don't know why, but men seem to be totally fascinated with that. Apparently, you know, when you guys were nursed when you were younger, someone took you, weaned you just a wee bit too soon because you just have this fascination with those things. In any case, he's lingering there, and then as he gets up towards her face, she's just, wow. You know, I wish I'd have thought of that when I was single and going to clubs and shit, because I'm single again, but I don't go to clubs and shit because it's like, really? Seriously? I ain't, no. I think the last time I went to a bar or any place like that was with my youngest daughter, and yeah, we had to have a taxi come get us. That's been a while. Been a few years, actually. Don't know that I want to go there again. Wow. Have to get my hair out of the way. It's getting entirely too freaking long for the summertime. It's like way down. Wow, it's past the middle of my back now. Whee! Okay, yeah, I'm just prattling. Okay, over here, music. I know, it's scary, ain't it? Over here in Impression Run in that corner pocket, I see Nelson Dubois is here. Oh, that's such a fun name to say. And also, JJ's 99 JJ's is over here, or just JJ's. You know, that crazy guy that's on the radio over there in Scotland. Love you, darling. You're just so fun to listen to. Slow ride. Oh, you guys are so funny. Oh, Nelson calls it. Should I do? Yeah, I'm only 7 minutes in, but you know what? I have overachievered over the last few shows and rarely dropped an F-bomb. So apparently Nelson calls fascist book fuck book, which, yeah, when you see all the, I mean, I don't get too many of these anymore because, you know, I'm quite public in my smackdowns. It's like, holy crap, someone just messaged me and they offered to send me. And I went, are you shitting me? I don't need to see that crap. Good Lord. Keep it in your pants, dude. And so I am quite, yeah. A little boisterous when I let people know that, no, don't send me that. I don't want it. And seriously, hon, I'm not interested, especially not in someone that's wanting to send me a picture of their privates on the internet. It's like, oh, baby doll. Wow, you're just too funny for words, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, so over here on this fakey book, I see the lovely Miri B is over here. Hey there, lady, how you doing? I also see Bubs. Hi, Bubs, how you doing? And my cousin Donna is over here, as well as the lovely Lisa B. I'm going to go visit her next week, and we're going to mermaid my hair again because the blue is almost gone. I need more blue and maybe some purple, too. What? Oh, cowboy, you so silly. I love you, darling. Okay, so over here on Facebook, I think that's all of them over here on Fakey Book. Let me double check, though. Oh, David is here, too. Hi, David. How are you, sweetie? David shares such awesome stuff over here. Most of the time, he makes me laugh. Occasionally, I have to wipe off my computer screen. Because it's usually, I should know better. I really should. But, well, go figure. He posts something just as I'm taking a drink, and it's like, oh, my Lord. I just spit my coffee all over my screen. Damn it. I hate when that happens. Okay, so if you wish to give me static, because I do pay attention to this chat, I do. Ow, 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 Doozer. I love you, baby girl, but get up on the back. There. Thank you, sweetheart. Doozer is my little kitty cat that seems to think that she's a parrot, because she likes to ride on my shoulder. And she's not so tiny anymore. And claws. She has them. Yes, she does. Okay, so did I say hi to everybody over here? I know I see you too, Talos, even though I know you're a bot. You're in close competition with Barman. Really close. Okay, maybe not. But in any case, oh, Nate is here too. Hi, Nate. How you doing? I doubt if you're listening in, but call you Fudd? Can a whoop ass? Oh, you guys are so funny. Oh, well, yeah, it's JJ's and Nenson and Talos, who is the bot, and Nate, and I don't know who else is over here, but hi, guys. I'll, if I see the little flasher thingy going on, I'll check you guys out, too, but I have pop-up for the other one, so don't ask me to make a pop-up for this one, because I don't know how I figured it out with the other one. I did, though, all by myself. I pushed a button, and it happened. Okay, if you want to give me shit, and I will see it, you just got to say grams, and then say something over here in the RLM chat, because that's usually where I loiter, unless I'm reading something, in which I still get a pop-up from the RLM chat, because they's the bomb, and they like me over there. I still haven't figured that one out. Apparently, Cowboy Tech thinks that might be expressed as black velvet. Okay. Cowboy, you're such a sweetheart. Obviously, you're hearing pleasant voices. You must have a really good filter on your speakers. That's all I got to say. Okay. Now, hey there, hi there, ho there, everybody in the chat, in the RLM chat, by the way, which is where I'm broadcasting out of. Also, I probably should say that. Yeah, on reallibertymedia.com, channel 3, which will take you to rlmradio.xyz. We're also heading out on the RLM Spreaker channel and all kinds of other RLM channels. So I gotta say hey, 'cause looky there, right up top, it's my missionary man. Hey there, Asmo, how you doing? I also see Barman is here, who is, I gotta say, the most splendiferous bot in the whole wide world. And then the lovely Beth Z is here. Hey there, Beth. Thank you for those links earlier today. They were awesome. Did an awful lot of pausing because the phone decided that it really wanted to ring while I was trying to learn something. Go figure. So I will finish tomorrow, but hey, it's all good. I also see Cowboy Tech, who is hearing pleasant voices over here in the RLM, as well as Grimner, who is the creator of RLM. Looky there, Chalcedony. He found his, So now he's Chalcedony today. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Looky there. Oh, herding kids in the background. Well, you got grands. How fun. They are fun. They can be quite, frustrating from time to time, but they are a lot of fun. And you know what's really fun about grandkids? You can give them back. When they're your own kids, not so much. Oh well, I still love them. I let them live past puberty because I kept looking forward to that grandkid thing where I could sit back and go, now you know what I went through. Yeah. Okay, where was I? Chloe! We got a double dip and a Chloe going on here. And looky there, Dakota is in the house as well as Frumpy. Hi, Frumpy. How you doing up there in Canuckistan? Grams. Hey, that's me. Hi, I'm here. I also see IB Don C is here as well as JJ's. He's in 2 places at one time. Holy smokes. It's like a multiplicity kind of thing. Ooh, Juana Taco is in the house as well. And you know what? I got me a homemade beef and bean burrito for when I get done here tonight. So I'm just prepping some rocket fuel. Oh, you never know what, yeah. Hi, P. Bunyan. How are you doing, sweetie? And I also see Rob Works is here. Where's the bubbler, hon? Did I miss it? Apparently I did. I'm needing the bubbler. Tiny bubbles in my mind. Hi, Trust Number 1. I do like that a whole lot better than Trust No One. Trust Number 1. Yes, Trust Number 1. Trust your gut because your gut can tell. It gets those vibes, and if it starts churning just a wee bit when you get around someone, then you most definitely wish to get away from that someone because they're causing your gut to churn, and that's not a good thing. I also see Beetle is here. Hi, Beetle, sending you lots of supportive energy and love, darling. I know you're going through a tough time right now. I also see BTC Bob is here, as well as Dimma. That's my Dimma switch, for those of you that don't know. Or not. I also see let's try that again. Hi, Java Doctor 2. How you doing, sweetie? How's that lovely little Lily doing? You know, I still haven't seen any pictures. I'm going to start pouting. My lower lip's starting to quiver just a wee bit there. Jehovah 1 is here, and apparently Trust Number 1 was playing Bomb with Jehovah 1 earlier today. So is this one of those schools for bombers? You know, I'm only going to show you this once. Oops. Yeah. I also see Kozu is over here, as well as the lovely Mary B. She's just everywhere, which is awesome, because she needs to be everywhere, because she is like the bestest Wiccan sister ever. Ever! Mr. Snick is here as well. Snick, snack, patty, whack, give your dog a bone. Nenson Dubois is also over here, as well as North Force. I got a bebop going on. Can you hear the rocks rattling? I hope not. I also see the lovely Kate is in the house. Hi there, Kate. How you doing? How's everything in the great state of Texas? And Sock Puppet is here. Hi, Sock. How are you doing, sweetie? I also see Stats Bob and Tip Bob, which I saw that they were keeping score on people with bobs and coin and I just went, okay, if I understood what that was, I would go cool. But seeing as how I didn't understand what was going on, basically because I really don't care to. Oops. Oh well, it's cool. 2 bobs. Actually, there's 3 bobs. Oh my goodness, 3 bobs. Decisions. And to round out the crew, the one, the only, the Ville _ So hey there, hi there, ho there, everybody, and welcome to a Whack-A-Doodle Wednesday. And it has been a Whack-A-Doodle Wednesday. Just saying. And yeah, I have a meme that I shared over on that fakey book. What's that? Oh, Ray wants to know, what if your wine comes with a twist top or a box? That's why I don't drink wine, because when I was a lot younger, my brother bought me a case of wine for my birthday, and it was not the stuff that had a cork. And I took it as a challenge. I don't drink wine anymore. That pretty much cured me of the whole wine thing. Wow. Boone's Farm. Country Quencher, by the way, for those of you wanting to know. Oh, it was not. Yeah. Oh, cool beans, Bubs. Did you guys know, seeing as how I'm over here checking this shit out, did you know that maple syrup, which that's how we call it in my family, maple syrup or maple syrup to the rest of the world, is a totally natural food. It's basically tree blood. It's got 60 milligrams or 4 tablespoons of maple syrup equals the same antioxidant value as a serving of broccoli. So see, if you have pancakes and you put real maple syrup on it, you don't have to eat your broccoli. Isn't that cool? Also, maple syrup supplies more than 100% of the total daily allowance of manganese, 37% of riboflavin, and 18% of zinc. Zinc reduces the risk of prostate cancer, which I don't know that I have to worry about that one, but I don't know that much about, do women have a prostate? I hope not. I've already had one of those exams, and it was like, oh, hi there, when my doctor did that. And seriously, she about peed herself laughing because I was not expecting that. And when she did that, I went, oh, damn, Doc. And are you going to buy me a drink later? Yeah. I don't think she was expecting me to say that to her. I wasn't expecting what she did, so there you go. We were both a little surprised, weren't we? Okay, moving along. Like you really needed that mental image, didn't you? You're welcome. Maple syrup also reduces the risk of heart disease. It has no fat, booyah, and it has 2/3 as many calories as corn syrup. Which, you know, the old corn syrup wasn't so bad, you know, and if you had the darker corn syrup, I used that a lot for making glass candy. But yeah, the new corn syrup, I don't know that you really want to go there because all that nasty Monsanto stuff going on. Also, last but not least, maple sugar is a great substitute for cane sugar and is full of antioxidants. Isn't that just awesome? I think it is. Hi, Sadia. How are you doing, sweetie? Long time no see. I hope you're feeling better. I know you've been a bit under the weather of late. Oh, and you're sharing that one too. Cool. Yeah, that's there was also a link that I shared over here, which I was planning on getting to, but I think I'll just go ahead and get to it now. I don't remember who. Oh, well, Fakey Book, are you going to be a poo-poo head? You just be that way. I don't care, said Pierre in his dirty, stinky underwear. Let me go back. Okay, I'll stop this. Because apparently, did you know that they're, from the Food Babe, emails between EPA and Monsanto are now revealed. Monsanto is not very happy about this either. Just saying. Which, by the way, that whole just saying thing, the meme that I was going to look for and then totally spazzed off. It says that I put just saying on the end of a lot of my sentences because it's a lot more polite than saying dumbass. Yeah, it is a lot more polite. Okay, apparently you don't like the Food Babe. Well, see how you are. Okay. That is from the Food Babe, but maybe I'll just go and I'll check out, or maybe it's just my opera that's being a pain in the wazoo bee. Okay. I'm going to kind of read just a little bit out of this, and once my opera decides to quit being such a douche, okay, I'll close that too. And I'll close that too, and that'll learn you, by golly. Okay, try this again. I think my opera is being a douche. I might want me. I know you say Monsanto, but I say Monsanton. Okay. There we go. So, from thefoodbabe.com. Yes. Stop it. That's what's going on. Luke Firewalker, stop it. That's my antivirus, by the way. In any case, I know it's not responding. Okay. Emails between the EPA and Monsanto now revealed, and the contents are sickening. Which, yes, they are. I have made it my life's mission to raise public awareness about what's really in our food, how it can affect our health, and how a handful of large corporations are poisoning us for profit. These corporations use big bucks and unethical tactics to influence regulators into playing their game to keep Americans in the dark about the dangers of their products. So, we should be able to trust the food that we buy is safe. And this is something where I had listened to a video the other day, and I've actually listened to it a couple of times, and I did order the book off of Amazon using that ever so awesome link on the side. On the RLM homepage, there is a link on the side where you can go to Amazon through there, and RLM gets a stipend of whatever you spend at Amazon when you use that link. There you go, Grim. I'm doing a little promo because that's the only way I shop on Amazon now. I go to that link. So I don't know what percentage you get or anything, and I don't spend buku bucks, but every little bit helps. In any case, I did order the Anastasia book. And in the talk that I listened to the other day, the gentleman was talking about how when a certain religion, Christianity, came into Russia, at that time when Christianity and princes showed up in Russia, which was about 1,000 years ago, that is when people started having to deal with the whole concept of owning land, because prior to that, people, they put their houses there, they worked the land, all that other fun stuff, but people pretty much settled disputes amongst themselves. There were no taxes, there were no having to pay for that piece of property, there was, none of these overlords or any of that fun crap going on. It wasn't until the princes and Christianity started encroaching on that area that those things started coming into play. And then they kind of sort of twisted things around in order to say, oh, look at you. You will have so much better life if you just work these fields and give your crops to me. And you can keep enough for you to eat on, what I deem necessary for you to eat on, but give the rest to me because I'm so wonderful and so glorious. You really need to listen to the whole video, and I think I will just, while I'm talking about it, I will just go there and I will find it for you and share the link, because it really is very informative, and I enjoyed it immensely, which is why I went ahead and ordered the books. Here we go. Just share this link a few places. Hi there, Kozu. I see you popped in over here on Crush and Run, or in the corner pocket, however you wish to put that. And one of the things that I really found extremely fascinating about this talk that this young man was given, which he's from Russia, and he was working on a translation of these Russian books into English so that the English-speaking world could enjoy this as well. But one of the things that I found fascinating and hadn't really stopped to think about until someone said, hey, did you know? People think 1,000 years is a really long time ago, which it is a really long time ago, but when you put it in generations, he said that's really only 40 generations. In other words, 40 people. 40 people are from when this started until now. And I hadn't really thought of it like that until I heard it in that, it's amazing, how just a little bitty crumb will just change your whole outlook on things. So it made those great big numbers of 1,000 years not seem quite so huge anymore, not seem quite so detached anymore. So, at least for me, it did. In any case, back to this article that I started reading and then kind of got sidetracked. But, and why I got sidetracked was because he was talking about, all of the foods that they do, and now you have to worry about the chemicals in the food, and you have to worry about paying taxes, but it's all for your own good. And if you're a good little citizen and you do all this other fun stuff, you will go ahead and you will tithe at least half of what you produce, so that the government, which is so good for you, will send you off to war, but build roads in the interim. It really is a wonderful video. You need to give it a listen. In any case, back to this article, that, we should be able to trust the food that we buy is safe, but when people in charge of that are working to keep unsafe chemicals on the market, we have a huge problem. Now, there are copies of some of the emails that there's a lawsuit going on in California right now. So see, Mexifornia, California, whatever you want to call it, Cali, I don't care. It does have a few redeeming qualities. It is the land of fruits and nuts, but hey. There is a lawsuit going on right now where there's some people that are suing Monsanto because they're claiming that Roundup caused their non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And during the trial process, documents were requested. And Monsanto turned over the documents, but they wanted them kept from the general public. They wanted them kept confidential. And the judge said, no, ain't gonna happen. It's in the public's interest to know what is going on. So there were some private talks between Monsanto and the EPA. And there are some copies here of emails and things that were passed back and forth between the EPA and Monsanto. And just one of these that has a few highlights to it. Up above it, it says, it is essentially certain that glyphosate causes cancer. This is from Marion Copley, a 30-year career EPA scientist. And in this little excerpt here, previously, CARC concluded that glyphosate was a possible human carcinogen. That's in quotation marks. The kidney pathology of the animals studied would lead to tumors with other mechanisms listed above, which I don't see the things listed above. Any one of these mechanisms alone listed can cause tumors, but glyphosate causes all of them simultaneously. It is essentially certain that glyphosate causes cancer. With all of the evidence listed above, the CARC category should be changed to probable human carcinogen. Blood cells are most exposed to, is that chelators? I'm not sure. And if any study shows proliferation of lymphocytes, then it is confirmatory that glyphosate is a carcinogen. Jess, you and I have argued many times on CARC. You often argued about topics outside of your knowledge, which is unethical. Your trivial MS degree from 1971 Nebraska is far outdated. The CARC science is 10 years behind the literature in mechanisms. For once in your life, listen to me and don't play your political conniving games with the science in favor or to favor the registrants. For once, do the right thing and don't make decisions based on how it affects your bonus. You and Anna Lowett intimidated staff on CARC and charged HIARC and HASPOC final reports to favor industry. Chelators clearly disrupt calcium signaling, a key signaling pathway in all cells, and mediates tumor progression. Greg Ackerman is supposed to be our expert on mechanisms, but he never mentioned any of these concepts at KARC, and when I tried to discuss it with him, he pulled me off. Is Greg playing your political games as well? Incompetent? Or does he have some conflict of interest of some kind? Your Nebraska colleague took industry funding. He clearly has a conflict of interest. Just promise me not to ever let Anna on the KA or CARC committee. Her decisions don't make rational sense. If anyone in OPP is taking bribes, it is her. I have cancer, and I don't want these serious issues in HED to go unaddressed before I go to my grave. I have done my duty. This is from Marion Copley, March the 4th, 2013. Monsanto employees proposed that they could, quote unquote, ghostwrite portions of a scientific report and then just have hired scientists sign their names, so to speak. The EPA would later use this report, evaluate the safety of glyphosate. The reasons that they would do this is highly unethical. To make the report appear to have been prepared by independent scientists when in reality Monsanto wrote it. That's about as far as I can stomach with reading this. It just absolutely nauseates me. I've already read parts of it earlier today, and it is absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. These people need to be drop kicked through the goalposts of life. That's all there is to it. Do what? Yes, Talos, they're all alike. Stop spraying me with ink. I'm not spraying you with ink, honey, but I really wish that they would stop spraying us like we're bugs, because I'm getting really tired of the atmospheric tic-tac-toe that's going on out here. Okay. Now that I've shared that, I'm going to get to something just a little bit more fun, but you know, that is totally whacked, and it needs to be dealt with. Somebody needs to, and guess what? We're all somebody. Every damn one of us. So, we all need to step up and say, screw you, assholes. We are not going to do this shit anymore. Okay. Now, I am going to go to something that's a little bit more positive. Now, when I initially saw this over on Fakeybook, I thought, what? What? Don't be giving me this shit of what you shouldn't wear after 50. Really? Seriously? Don't be telling me how to dress, because I had someone telling me how to dress for like 30 plus years and kept telling me, don't wear that. That makes you look old. Go ahead. You need to keep dyeing your hair because you look old if you don't dye your hair. And it's like, you know what? I'm not putting up with that shit no more because I'm a big girl and I got on my big girl panties and nah. So, that was kind of sort of what was going through my head when I first saw this. But then I noticed who shared it, and it was the lovely Mary B. And I thought, okay, Mary B has shared this. There's got to be more to it than the headline. Because, headlines are a plus or a minus. They are an attention grabber, and they set the tone, and which is why they're headlines, because they fuck with your head. There's another F-bomb for you, by the way. This is from balancebydeborahhutton.com.au, by the way. And Mary B said that she almost went past it, but for some reason she stopped to check it out. And I'm very glad she did, and I'm even more glad that I frickin' paid attention to my gut and followed her link. So, things you shouldn't wear after 50. Now, I am past that marker. I'm actually older than Grammy. I made more laps around the sun. Well, okay. I think I made one more lap around the sun than you did, Grammy. I'm not positive on that. We'll have to discuss that later. But I'm thinking, if I remember right, the memory's first thing that goes, but which I don't remember for sure because it might have been something else that went and I just don't remember it now. In any case, we found this post circulating the internet and just had to share it. Took us a while to track down the original author, but the article originally appears on Rubber Shoes in Hell, apparently. I'm not going to click on that site because I don't want to open a whole nother tab. This is by Michelle Poston Combs. Google what not to wear after 50 and you will have your pick of thousands of articles telling you what looks terrible on your old ass body. Well, yeah, I got to tell you, I was a little concerned when I read that line there the first time, but I thought, no, Mary B shared it. It's got to be good. Now, I want to point out to the writer who wrote the No article that you need to remember you are writing for women over age 50, not preschoolers. I don't think I've said no since my youngest was a toddler, which I've said it to my grandchildren. I've said it to a couple of men folk as well, because obviously I needed to go there. So, we could spend hours studying the clothes that we shouldn't wear, and the slag we shouldn't use, and the makeup techniques we need to retire. So here's me weighing in on the topic. All right, Michelle, let's go. You are over 50 for fuck's sake. Wear whatever you want. If you've made it to 50 and still need to consult articles on how to dress appropriately, then you are missing out on one of the best things about being over 50. One of the best things about getting older is realizing that we don't have to spend our energy worrying what other people think. And we get to be comfortable in our own skin with our own freak flags. Booyah! And yes, I do have my own freak flag, by the way, just so you know. Still, there are a few things that women over 50 really shouldn't wear. Number 1, the weight of the world. When you wear the weight of the world on your shoulders, you age. If you like the feel of the world's weight and don't want to give it up, then try scaling back a bit. Perhaps just wear the weight of a few of the smaller continents. I'm only going to wear the weight of Australia and some made-up country called Michelinopolis. Or no. It's a made-up country. Who cares if I pronounced it right? I think that they actually have a slimming effect, which I'm going to have to try that. A Grammyopolis. I'm going to wear the weight of Grammyopolis. Wear that tag proudly. That's what I'm going to do. Yes. Shame and regret. Do not carry those anymore. Do not wear those anymore. So few people can carry this look off. Most of us just end up looking haunted. Or like we were forced to eat liver and onions, which, hey, I like liver and onions. Honestly, I do. And then I make gravy. Oh, my stomach's growling just thinking about it. Shame and regret are especially hard to wear after 50. Wearing shame and regret past 50 is one of those things that make your eyes all red and runny looking. And a downward spiral just snowballs from there. Once the eyes get old lady looking, then you have to reevaluate the wisdom of black eyeliner. I say give up wearing the shame and regret. And fuck giving up on the black eyeliner, which I actually prefer dark blue eyeliner if I don't wear makeup often, but when I do, I prefer dark blue eyeliner. Just saying. I'm giving you makeup tips too, don't you know? Rose-colored glasses. Aha! Ah, sweetheart. You know who you are. Those glasses do nothing for you. Not only do they make you look like you've been smoking weed for days, they also keep you from examining life and your surroundings realistically. Yes, reality sucks, but by the time we hit 50, we need to suck it up, buttercup. Take those glasses off and dick punch reality into submission. I gotta read that again. Okay. I love that line. Okay. Yes, reality sucks. But by the time we hit 50, we need to suck it up. So take off those glasses and dick punch reality into submission. I like that. I like that. Every man listening just cringed. I do like that, though. That's funny. Okay. Or just get some really big dark sunglasses instead. They cover up all manner of sins. I don't have wrinkles. I have smile lines. Which they are actually, okay, I got to give you another little beauty tip here. Something that I learned about a week or so ago doing my little random perusing on YouTube. There was a little gal, little Asian gal that was doing a video, very hard to understand her, but she was also showing you take baking soda and fractionated coconut oil, and then if you wish, lemon essential oil, and you mix it together to where it's kind of a paste. I only do like 2 or 3 drops of the lemon, and you put that all over your face, like to scrub your face and everything with it, and you let it sit there for 5 minutes before you wash it off. Oh my goodness. I mean, after like a week and a half, I've been doing this now. And I alternate. One time I'll do it in the evening, next time I'll do it in the morning. So, but wow, really. Seriously, my mace. My face does feel amazing. So, you can't tell because this isn't Toucho broadcast, but take my word for it. Okay, one more thing you shouldn't wear after 50. A stiff upper lip. No, mine's always curved. There's a time and a place for a stiff upper lip, but damn, it can't be worn all the time. Too much stiff upper lip causes those funky vertical lines between your upper lip and your nose holes. I don't have those. I have freckles in between my upper lip and my nose. In any case, we don't always have to be stoic. I'm not suggesting that you wear your heart on your sleeve, but that it's a much softer look than wearing a stiff upper lip. Softer look? Coconut oil, baking soda, couple drops of lemon oil. Softens you right up. Also, another thing you shouldn't wear is too many hats. I need to tell my boss this. Personally, I can't pull off wearing one hat, much less many hats, which I have several hats. I have baseball caps and that kind of, I even have a fedora. That's beside the point. But I don't have a hat head. Oh, she doesn't. I do. Oh, well, thank you, Frumpy. My hair poofs out and my ears look like car doors when I wear a hat. Mine don't. My hair doesn't and my ears don't. This is the author talking here. So, wearing too many hats just exacerbates those issues. When you wear too many hats, it's easy to forget which hat you're wearing. For instance, are you wearing the no-nonsense corporate hat when you meant to wear the quirky and kicked-back hat? We're not getting any younger, you know. Sooner or later, you're going to be accidentally wearing your court jester hat to the gynecologist. Oh, wait, I did that already, and I did that on purpose. And then where will you be? Well, now she always schedules an extra 15 minutes when I come in so we can just bullshit and just giggle. So, you know, it's all good. And actually, that's pretty much what my appointments are with her. I mean, yeah, she charges me, but it goes the insurance. Okay, I got to pay a $25 copay to go and make my gynecologist laugh. But what the hell? Okay, I'll tell you where you'll be. You'll be in the undignified position of wearing a stupid hat is where you'll be. Oh, I like wearing the stupid hat too. I wear it quite well on occasion, and I usually giggle the whole time I'm wearing it. It goes quite well with my self-hugging jacket that has bangles all over it. That is true, Frumpy. Many people do require many hats. And I have lots and lots of hats. And there's lots of people inside my head that require hats. And they all have their own. Oh, what? Sock Puppet always wears his I don't give a fuck hat. Cool. You know, if you give it away, then everybody's wanting you to give them a fuck. And then, you know, and if you start charging it, well, then the cops come looking for you because that's supposed to be illegal. So it's kind of like I don't give a shit, because if I give a shit, then I have to take shit because, you know, don't give it out unless you can take it. And if I have to take it, I don't have the proper storage facilities and I'm not going through all that EPA paperwork. So back to this. You should not wear your resting bitch face. You know, I have a mom look. My children have told me I've perfected the mom look. But I don't know that I have a resting bitch face. I don't know that I would know how to do that, let alone would want to do that. But I do have a mom look. I'm good at that one. In any case, oh, apparently she says, just kidding. Wear that one all you want. Although it wouldn't hurt if every once in a while you had a welcome and come look, or, oh, come look at me. Whee! That sounds fun. Or a welcoming or a kind look on your face. At least that's what I hear from other people. Really? Other people tell you that? Most people look at me, and if I'm smiling and I have this kind of weird little glint in my eye, they give me a wide berth because they're very concerned when I do that. I haven't figured out why yet. There isn't anything wrong with getting advice about updating your look or what to wear, but we're just inundated with that shit, aren't we? Yes, we are. We're Rascal, baby girl, this is a new shirt. Do not snag it. That's my other cat, by the way. Let's see. So, who says what's appropriate? From where I sit, it seems appropriate changes based on geography, social status, income, and size. And after a while, the advice becomes a confusing blur. I think I'll just keep wearing my Keds and jeans and black t-shirts. Oh, and she does have one real tip. Stop wearing the holiday theme clothes. No, Michelle. I like wearing the holiday theme clothes. The more boisterous it is, the more I like it. And I wear the holiday themed earrings, and I get the holiday themed headbands, and I walk around town like that, and people go, oh, it's just Mary. Occasionally I'll get someone ask me, where'd you get those earrings? Those are cool. But yeah. I'm a little on the wacky side like that. Just saying. So, I'll go ahead and share this. Holiday themed stuff. No, I like wearing that. I have gotten to an age that I can wear what I want when I want. And for the most part, I go for comfort. If it looks stylish as well, then hey, bonus round. But number one, it must be comfortable. And now I'm to the point where I need to go and buy new jeans because my britches, I lost weight and my britches won't stay up. I hate always having to hike them up. So it's been a few years since I've had to buy jeans, and now I have to go do that. Damn it! Okay. What's that? Okay, I'm going to catch up on the chat over here. Oh, Sock Puppet is inviting people to check out his dating tackle. I know, Frumpy. What would Christmas be without a god-awful Christmas sweater? And that's really the only thing I enjoy about Christmas anymore. I do like the Christmas lights, though, but I need to finish cleaning out my garage, and then some weekend where, maybe after I get back from going to visit my grands again this next time, and after I get my garden put in, I think I will string Christmas lights along my fence and around my house, just for shits and giggles, because I personally prefer to keep Christmas year-round. If I want to give someone a gift, I will give it to them. It doesn't make any difference if it's their birthday or Christmas or a certain holiday that Hallmark says we should all celebrate. Excuse me. Snuggies for Grammys. Snuggies. I think Snuggies to you possibly means something different than it does to me, Frumpy. Because to me, a Snuggie is when someone reaches the back of your britches and they grab your underwear and they yank, which nowadays the ladies call those thongs. When I was in high school, we called those Indian creeper underwear, and they were uncomfortable. And the reason we called them Indian creeper underwear was because they creeped right up and wiped you out. Yeah, you really needed to have that mental image too, didn't you? Well, you're welcome. And no, I will not pay your psychiatric bills. That's how I roll. Okay. Is that the one that I wanted to share? Yes, that is the one I wanted to share. Okay. Had to make sure. Yes. Okay. Oh, wow. I got a lot of notifications over here on Facebook. Yes. Hi, New. How are you doing? New is his nickname from when he's on the islands. Otherwise known as George. George of the jungle. He's not of the jungle, though. Oh, I need to get some pink flamingos, Grimmy. I need to get some pink flamingos and paint sunglasses on them, and then put like a Hawaiian lei around their neck, and then put Christmas lights on them. I mean, if I'm going to be tacky, let's be tacky. Oh, New, you're so funny. Bless your heart, hon. Okay. Yeah. Snuggie or wedgie. Yeah. A sweater with hoo-hoo holes. Oh, sock. You know, when it gets to be a certain temperature, the pop-up timers just show right through anyway. So why do you need to have holes there? You can already see where they're at. Oh. Okay, let's see. Oh, you don't take a shit, you leave a shit. Thank you. Yeah, I've just finally caught up with that part of the chat too. Thank you, Nelson Dubois. Hi, Chloe. How you doing? I do need a gnome as well. I already have a metal sign out there that's a pumpkin that I got it at the craft fair a couple of years ago. But I do need a gnome, and I need some pink flamingos and a plastic reindeer. I need to put all this stuff on the outside of my fence, so because my dogs will try and eat it on the inside of the fence. Because they're kind of retarded like that. They're lovable retarded, but yeah. Sock Puppet, that's a country song. I'm sure it is. I'm sure if you peruse YouTube, you will find a country song that talks about pink flamingos and BB guns. Oh my goodness. Bubs just said mental abuse. Now see, I got to tell you, I saw mental abuse after when I actually started reading it, but at first I saw mental floss. Which is what I call thongs. I call thongs mental floss because that's where a lot of those people's brains are at. They sit on them. Ooh. Okay. I'm just going to check my notifications really fast over here. Sadya's being busy. Sadya then. Thank you, sweetheart, for sharing that notification on me being on the radio. I truly do appreciate it. Sadya is so fun. He really is. He's such a darling. He tries to come across as a big old meanie poo-poo head, but he's not. He's a sweetie. Okay, I'm going to go back to my pocket. Dig around in my pocket some more. Excuse me while I dig in my pocket. Okay. Okay, let's see. What else do I have that I wanted to go? Oh, I wanted to go to this one because I just thought it was so freaking funny. This is from the hallsofkarma.wordpress.com. My brother Joey shared this the other day. Joey used to hang out in the RLM chat, but Joey's been very busy since he bought a new house. And it's an absolutely amazing house, too. He and his wife are just, and she just loves it. And she's going to have her own room for her craft room. And she's like an amazing photographer and does all this kind of crafty stuff. So it's cool. I'm very happy for him. But this article, or maybe I should say op-ed, POTUS Trumpelstiltskin announces the sale of California to Mexico. So it will literally be Mexifornia. This is the art of the deal. Washington AP. At 12:15 p.m. today, POTUS Trump disclosed that he has reached an agreement with Enrique Peña Nieto, President of Mexico. I'm sure I mispronounced at least one of those. Which provides for the sale of substantially all of the state of California to the country of Mexico. POTUS Trumpelstiltskin noted that this deal, which he claims is the hugest real estate deal ever, is a win-win for everyone. The two billionaires who have clashed in the past set aside their differences and negotiated the deal in which Mexico will pay for the wall in exchange for the state of Mexifornia. Yeah, that place over there, the land of fruits and nuts. One of the benefits, Trumpelstiltskin says, he will highlight during a primetime address from the Oval Office later this week. What's the date of this? I might actually have to... Oh, this is from March 15th. Darn it, I missed it. Drat. I feel so bad. Not. Could you smell the sarcasm clean over there? I mean, I know I'm not broadcasting Smello broadcast, but I'm sure you could smell the pungent aroma of sarcasm in, yeah. Apparently, it will include using the proceeds received by the USA from Mexico to, number one, pay for the wall, fulfilling yet another campaign promise, a wall which will now include the length of the eastern border of California. Number two, it will fund all the infrastructure spending for the remaining 49 states. And number three, pay to relocate the 67 remaining Republicans that currently reside in California. This is not fake news, so I gotta tell you that. Gotta put that out there. He also noted that federal money saved from the reduction of California citizens on U.S. social programs will allow those social programs to be cash positive in less than 3 years. Mexican President Nieto announced that he has already introduced a bill to the Mexican Congress asking to change the name of the acquisition to Mexifornia. Other benefits Trumpelstiltskin intends to discuss during this evening's primetime address include Mexifornia will now be able to act as a sanctuary state within Mexico, noting that there is much more room for the refugees who will find the climate in the former state of California more desirable than the climate in U.S. cities such as New York City, Detroit, or Chicago. The elimination of the existing border between Mexico and California will allow drugs to flow more freely between Mexico and the users in Hollywood. I meant to say it that way too. Drug tunnel diggers at the Tijuana border will now be able to use their skills to dig tunnels under Los Angeles to help ease congestion in that city and allow rioters to move about the city's university much more freely. The U.S. taxpayer will no longer be on the hook for any future disaster relief required once the next megaquake hits Mexifornia. The space in the Capitol and other D.C. buildings vacated by representatives of Mexifornia will be fumigated and turned into timeout rooms for the press, as well as liberty centers where U.S. citizens can meet with their congressmen to discuss the pursuit of economic freedom. Nancy Pelosi I love that. Nancy Pelosi released a statement stating that she looks forward to making the Mexican president's life miserable and prefers the year-round weather in Mexico City to that of D.C. Although all of that sunlight, darling, and Botox, it's not a good mix. You're going to look like leather in just a few months. Her office has already announced a schedule of fundraising activities for what is believed to be an upcoming campaign run for President of Mexico. Good luck with that, San Fran Nan Pelosi. Papers released among the Trumpels' statements reveal that a newly incorporated real estate company, PMERT Inc., which was intimately involved in the deal discussions, will receive a broker fee of $25 billion on the Mexifornia sale. An anonymous PMERT Inc. representative has revealed that the profits on the deal are huge and will be used to purchase, develop, and convert all abandoned U.S. federal facilities in Mexifornia into special high-end retreats and resorts, which will assist Mexifornia residents with managing their euphoria and transition to the nanny state they have so long desired to be. The exact northern border of the new Mexifornia is still under negotiation. Apparently, the White House is concerned that certain members of Congress may be unwilling to give up Mexifornia's wine country and are suggesting that the northern border align with the north end of the Golden Gate Bridge, but that Marion County will happily be seceded to Mexico. Or maybe ceded. Yeah, there you go. Not seceded. Ceded. Mexifornia residents will be issued special blue cards to cross the border into the U.S. so that the total number of Mexifornia liberals entering the U.S. can be tracked and at any point in time not exceed predetermined levels. Residents that remain in Mexifornia after the effective date of the sale will not be allowed to seek refugee status in the USA in the future. Aww. Aww. Can I get a aww? Do you feel bad? I hear violins. Not. Mexican President Nieto stated that he is thrilled with the deal and is looking forward to declaring Spanglish the national language for his newly acquired territory and opening SSL or Spanish as a second language schools throughout Mexifornia. He also noted that funding for the transaction would come from the Mexican drug cartels, which have agreed to provide low-interest loans to Mexico, so long as they are allowed to move their cash out of Switzerland and the Cayman Islands back into Mexico tax-free. He also said he considers the fact that a Disney park will now be located within his country is an added bonus. We have Mickey Mouse, arriba, arriba. The White House representatives refused to confirm rumors that a similar deal was in the works for the sale of northeastern states from New York through Maine to Kazakhstan. POTUS Trump wrapped up his statement stating, "This deal is huge and will help make America, albeit a little smaller, but great again." So if you just figured out this is a joke, satire it is, mostly common called, then you aren't as bad as the morons that are making comments from just reading the headline and going off half-cocked. Give yourself a hand. Yay! Done good. Now I want to see, where's the comments? I don't see no comments on the bottom of this. Damn it. Damn it all. I do like that. And thank you ever so much, Bretta Choey, for that. Now I have another blogger that I just must go check out on occasion. Hi, UK Oliver. I see you, sweetheart. How are you doing? Oh, that is true, Chloe. Oregonians might be a little bit pissed, but you know what? They can always put in the paperwork to get seated in there as well. Hi, Moosey. How you doing? It's the moose. Moosey, on your Fakey Book page, I shared a video you will find extremely amusing. It's one of those, hello, I'm from the IRS, and we are going to be sending police to your home because you have not paid the proper amount of taxes. Yes, it's one of those phone calls, and it went to a police officer on his cell phone. And so, they left him a voicemail, apparently. And so he called them back from the police department on the Eau Claire Police Department phone. It's actually quite comical. I sat there and watched it and went, I like this guy. I don't like the uniform he's wearing, but that's his personal choice. But I like his sense of humor. He's a funny little fucker. Okay, I'm going to put this over. Wait a minute. Did I close that? I must have. Oh, I did, because I was having issues. Okay. Oh, hi, Millie. Millie is she is one of the most craziest and awesomest nieces. Actually, she's my great niece. But she is so funny. And she loves me because when the last family reunion we were together, we were all sitting around and I made strawberry margaritas with salt around them, don't you know? And she's old enough to have those now. And so I made her a strawberry margarita, and then we were sitting around and we were telling jokes, and I told her one about beige. I think I'll paint the ceiling beige. And she about died laughing. So now I'm her favoriteest auntie in the whole wide world. Because it was a naughty joke. I needed a drink. I do have a tendency to corrupt those that are younger than me. And I love it. I love it. Oh, I love you too, dear Millie. Bless your heart, sweetheart. Hugs and kisses to you and to your absolutely adorable little man. You need to make another one of those. Having just one child is not enough. You must have two. That way you can have all of the fun of mine, mine, mine. Because if you don't have two children and you have one child doing that, you should be concerned. Just putting that out there. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Ah, Pooper. Hi, Pooper. That's my baby sis. Yes, we have interesting nicknames for each other in the family. No, I'm not going to tell you what mine is. Okay. Where am I at? Do I have any notifications? Ah, JJ's left the corner pocket. Bye, sweetie. Are you going to bed? Menel! Hi, MP. How you doing? Oh, Oliver, I am sending you healing vibes, darling. And Pancakes is passing. You know what, Cakes? I just read a thing about maple syrup earlier in the show, and I still have some of your maple syrup left. I don't share that with friends. That's mine. I'm kind of selfish like that. So sue me. You're not going to get much because I'll hide the maple syrup. Okay. Back to my pocket I go. Let's see. Where are you doing that? I need to find something else that's fun and uplifting. Oh, okay. How about this one? This is from worldstarviral.com. I'm waving at you too, Cakes. Love you, darling. They say that coconut oil was great for you, but this is what they didn't tell you. See? I'm going to be ever so positive and ever so helpful because I'm tired of all of this negativity in the world. And you know what? If you really want things to change, what you see is what you focus on. And if you're going to keep focusing on the bad things, then at least try and put forth a position that is possibly a remedy or an alternative to whatever the bad juju is that's out there. And that since everybody else is so good at sharing bad juju stuff, I'm sharing fun stuff to remind you that there is fun stuff out there. So, what they didn't tell you about coconut oil. While traveling through Thailand, my partner and I joked about buying a coconut plantation because it seems that everything nowadays is coconut based. You got coconut oil, coconut butter, coconut shreds, coconut water, coconut milk, and coconut cream, coconut flour, and even coconut soya sauce. Apparently it's delicious, which I might have to try that. Coconut belongs in the Palmae family. I'm not doing the actual fancy schmancy Latin words because I will totally befuddle them up. And it's a subfamily of Cocaidae. Yeah, I totally befuddled that one up. The flesh of the coconut is very high in healthy fatty acids. The composite of fat varies depending on the type and processing of the oil. Medium chain saturated fatty acids make up approximately 90% of coconut oil, with a slight contribution of monounsaturated fatty acids and polyunsaturated fatty acids. So, what's so good about medium chain fatty acids, you ask? Okay, the article asks that. I'm going to tell you. Medium chain saturated fatty acids, or MCFAs, are easily digested, absorbed, and utilized by the body, while freely crossing the blood-brain barrier in the unbound form, which means that it can be used by the brain as an energy source, but also for neurological health. Coconut oil. Yes, I see my name has been spoken over here. Oh, okay. Moosey Pup Pup passed. Hey, woman. Okay, back to this. So, what's also great is that virgin, which is unrefined, coconut oil is affordable, readily available, delicious, and completely natural. It's also anti-carcinogenic, which basically means it prevents the spread of cancer cells and enhances the immune system. It's anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial / infection fighting, or bacteria, viruses, yeast, fungi, parasite, and protozoa fighting. It's antioxidant, which protects against free radicals formations and damage. And it improves nutrient absorption, which means it's easily digestible, makes fat-based vitamins more available to the body, i.e. vitamin A, D, E, and K, and it is non-toxic to humans and animals, which that right there, I got to stop for just a second, because I was saying how I pull coconut oil, which I still do, about 3 times a week I'll pull with coconut oil. And I used to spit it into my doggies' dog food because, well, you know, they like coconut oil too. But then, I read an article and I went, oh, wait, that's not good. Because in this article, it explained just exactly why you are supposed to spit out the coconut oil after pulling with it, which pulling with it basically means you get you like a tablespoon of the solid coconut oil, put it in your mouth, you start working it soft with your tongue, and then you swish it for like 10 to 15 minutes minimum. It is a natural tooth whitener. It's great for killing all kinds of germs that are living inside your mouth. Hansel, ha ha ha. And very good for the tissue and for tissue and dentition, whatever. It's very good for oral hygiene. But while you are doing this, it is also pulling all of that stuff out, and that is going into the coconut oil. And as soon as I read that, it was like, oh, and then I was spitting that onto my doggies' food. So they were getting, ooh, so now I just spit it into the trash. And I have a little saucepan on my stove because I have not used a microwave since February, like the second week of February. I have not used a microwave for anything. Not even using it as a bread box. But so I heat up a little bit of coconut oil on my stove, and then I drizzle that over my doggies' food. Mertzi dotes and Grammy eats oats. Oh, P. Bunyan, you're so silly. And yes, I am too. Okay, back to this. Because, yeah, coconut oil for personal hygiene in the body. Aha! Here we go. Number 1, it works on H spots, or also known as liver spots. So applying coconut oil directly to the H spot will help it fade. That's another one of those little, and with my little facial scrub that I do, and having that little bit of lemon oil in there, that also, although my freckles are starting to fade now. Dang. Well, win some, lose some. Which maybe, just maybe, with doing this, when I work out in the sun in my garden and stuff, I won't have freckles, so you won't be able to play connect the dot anymore. I will have a tan face. I don't remember ever having a tan face, just a freckled face. Wow, this could be cool. I will have to keep reporting to y'all. Number 2, use it as aftershave, because coconut oil will help heal your skin after shaving without clogging pores. It's great for razor burn. I also use almond oil for that, because almond oil is very good for moisturizing your skin. Number 3, baldness. Combine coconut oil with lavender, rosemary, thyme, cedarwood, jojoba oil, grapeseed / castor oil, and a little cayenne pepper, because you want to add a little zippity to your duda, don't you know? Apply this 3 times a day or before bed to the affected area of hair loss and massage it in. Coconut oil and these essential oils support cell regeneration. So there you go. Those of you that are developing a solar panel for your sex machine, thank you, Nansen Dubois. You be safe, hon. Love you, darling. And coconut shrimp. Oh, that sounds yummy too. Wow. I'm going to have some. Thank you, Nansen, for that. I'm having a beef and bean burrito because that's what I have. I don't have any coconut shrimp, but I am going to see my grands here in a couple of weeks, and I think I may just have to hint around that I will take them out for supper if we can go somewhere where I can get coconut shrimp. Okay, back to this article. Number 4, excuse me, a body scrub. Mix coconut oil and salt together and rub all over, which I do those for my girls. Actually, for quite a few of my friends that are of the female persuasion, I do those as Christmas presents for people. I ask them what oils they prefer, and I do the coconut oil and Epsom salt and pink Himalayan salt. No, Moosey, I do not have a sex machine. That I wish. No, men that are going bald, they always say that's the solar panel for their sex machine. And I say, honey, you know, it would do a lot better if you would not build that Quonset over your lawnmower. If it got a little more sunlight, it might grow. Moving along. In any case, I need to make myself a body scrub. Because if you take fractionated coconut oil and some of the solid coconut oil, melt them slowly together, then you add your Epsom salt and some pink Himalayan salt. Basically, the pink Himalayan salt, it's good for you, but it also adds a little bit of color to what you're making. And then you add whatever essential oil you prefer to it. It's a great scrub for your hands and for your body. Exfoliates the legs, that kind of stuff. So it's awesome. You can rinse it off your skin and be super soft. The only problem is when you rinse it off of your skin, make sure you run plenty of hot water afterwards, and possibly even pour a little bit of vinegar down your drain afterwards, or you will clog those pipes. Just saying. Number 5, for bruises. Apply it directly to the bruise. Coconut oil enhances the healing process by reducing swelling and redness. I know, Moosey, dang it all. You know, if I were to maybe find a gentleman that had that solar panel going on, maybe we could work on that sex machine thing. Oh, if I woulda, coulda, shoulda. Oh, I keep reminding myself I'm out here in the boonies. Damn it all. Okay. What? Freckles or ghost kisses? Wow. I don't want to know about that, P. Bunyan. Holy macanoli. Okay, I'm getting back to my article now because, wow, I just learned something about P. Bunyan that I really did not want to know. If you're not in the RLM chat, tough patooties, I'm not repeating that shit. Sorry. I needed a drink. I still have coffee here. Okay, number 6, bug bites. When applied directly to a bug bite, coconut oil can stop the itching and burning sensation as well as hasten the healing process. Also, a little bit of lavender oil doesn't hurt one bit, or a little bit of lemongrass oil. So, or some clary sage oil as well. That also works. Number 7, burns. Apply to the burn site immediately and continue applying until healed. It will reduce the chances of permanent scarring and promote healing. Number 8, use it as a chapstick. Just rub a little on the lips, and it not only acts as a softening agent, but it also has an SPF of about 4, so you get a little protection. Which reminds me, people keep saying that the increased incidence of skin cancer, and it's because of the exposure to the sun. No. You need the sun. It helps your body produce vitamin D. You need to limit your exposure to it, yes. You do need to dress properly if you do not wish to turn into a lobster, yes. But do not use the over-the-counter sunblocks. Do not use them. The chemical components in there are not necessarily the best for your skin. And if you notice, if you look back at when skin cancer numbers started increasing, I'll bet you it correlates really closely to the increased use of over-the-counter sunblock. Coconut oil, SPF of 4, and dress appropriately. It will soften your skin. It will protect you somewhat. You get out there, you get some healthy sunshine. Your body produces vitamin D. Don't put that other nasty shit on your skin, because it doesn't just stay on your skin. It absorbs into your system. Careful out there, peeps. I hate seeing people getting all of these damn cancers that they just plain can't cure because there's no profit in curing you. Okay, moving along. See, there's my little rant after all my happiness stuff. Number 9, cradle cap. Or when my children were little, I called it cradle crap because I didn't know it was cradle cap. I just put an R in both of them. It's that little flaky shit that babies get on the top of their head. So if you're having issues with dry skin on your baby's scalp, coconut oil will not only nourish your baby's skin, it also helps eliminate the cradle cap. Just rub a teaspoon onto the scalp daily. Yeah, Moosey, I think there is a direct correlation myself, but I don't have any scientific evidence, but I would just bet you dollars to dog turds. Skin cancer rates started climbing shortly after, not immediately, but I'd say within a year or two after the big push for sunblock and stuff. Yeah. Moving along. Dandruff. Number 10. Coconut oil soaks into the scalp, moisturizing dry skin and relieves symptoms of dandruff. It also helps to control oil secretion from the scalp, another leading cause of dandruff. Number 11, a deodorant. Coconut oil alone can be used as a deodorant, but even more effective in combination with cornstarch, arrowroot powder, and baking soda, which I'm not so keen on the cornstarch, but or not baking powder, baking soda. I have done, and I need to actually make up a batch and put it in like a deodorant dispenser kind of thing. To make my own solid deodorant. Do it with coconut oil and some arrowroot powder and some baking soda, and then I don't know if I wanted. Well, what I have been doing is, I do the coconut oil under my arms, and then I do lavender and peppermint, because peppermint has a cooling. So it's not necessarily an antiperspirant, but it is a cooling. So, and bugs don't like the smell. So it also works you know, when you're out working in the yard and really getting sweaty, and then your pits start cooling down because you've triggered the peppermint oil that's underneath your pits, and then the bugs go, whoa, she smells like peppermint. Get the hell away from her. So I know, crazy off on a tangent, but coconut oil does work really well for that. And I am going to make myself a little batch of it, and I will report back as to how well it's working. Because you really don't want to do an antiperspirant, because that's the aluminum stuff. And, you know, another one of those funny little correlations. Let's see, antiperspirants started becoming the whole rage. And, oh my God, it's embarrassing to sweat, and women don't sweat. And then the breast cancer numbers and the lymphoma numbers start rising. Am I making a correlation? Well, not necessarily, but check it out for yourself. You might be surprised. You know, yeah. As a diaper salve, it's very comforting on a rashy bum with no harsh chemicals. And it's also safe for cloth diapers. Number 13, as an eye cream. And I do use it as an eye cream as well. Apply it under the eyes to reduce puffiness, bags, and wrinkles, and use it on the lids in the evening, which, yes, I always do. I have some coconut oil that I always rub around my eyes, because although I have grown rather attached to my smile lines, I don't need that many. A face wash or soap. Here we go. Mix equal parts of coconut oil with olive oil, almond oil, avocado oil, and castor oil. Use in place of soap when washing your face. Wet your face, rub oil in, and leave on for 2 minutes. Rinse and pat dry. 1 teaspoon should be adequate. I'm going to have to try that. And I don't have avocado oil, but I do have the others. I'm going to have to go to the local health food and get me some avocado oil. Okay, number 15, hair conditioner and deep treatment, which I have done this as well. And it does work. You can use as a leave-in hair conditioning, or apply a teaspoon of coconut oil to your ends and then run your fingers through your hair to distribute the rest. For a deeper treatment, rub a tablespoon of coconut oil onto your dry scalp, gently work through to the ends, put a shower cap on to prevent transfer to your bed linens, and leave on overnight. And that will help, you know, which, here we go, number 16, as a hair gel or defrizzer, because my hair has a tendency to be frizzy from time to time. So you rub a little between your palms, and either scrunch into your hair for curly hair, or finger comb through from the scalp to the ends for wavy or straight hair. Number 17, for healing. When applied on scrapes and cuts, coconut oil forms a thin chemical layer which protects the wound from outside dust, bacteria, and virus. Coconut oil speeds up the healing process of bruises by repairing damaged tissue. And plus, it smells a heck of a lot better than anything from the pharmacy, which, yes, it does. Also, local honey works for that as well. Put a little bit of local honey on there first, because the local pollen, your body is used to that local pollen. So do the local honey, and then put a little bit of coconut oil over the top of that. Bada bing, bada boom. Number 18, use it as a lubricant. I didn't know this. It's an all-natural, perfectly safe personal lubricant for masturbation and sex. But it's not compatible with latex. Yeah, okay, P. Bunyan, I just said it right there. Okay, as a makeup remover, and I have used that the few times that I do use makeup. You use a cotton Use a cotton swab and a dab of coconut oil, and you would be amazed at how well it works. And yes, it does work amazingly. You can use it as a massage oil. It's pretty simple. Just grab some and start rubbing, which we'll refer back to that lubricant in number 18. Number 21, a moisturizer. Simply scoop some out of the jar and apply all over your body. Oh, I think that goes back to 18 as well, including your neck and face. Often lotions are water-based and can dry out your skin even more, which I have noticed. Oh, wait a minute. And I all of a sudden see the next one, number 22. This is for you nursing mothers. The rest of you pervies, just back off. You can use it as a nipple cream. It works great to nourish cracked, sore, and dry nipples. Apply to a cotton ball and leave on your nipples between feedings. See? It's great for nursing mothers. Gentlemen, back off, you creepers. Number 23, an acne skin fix. If you're prone to oily skin or oily T-zone, which is the T-zone on the face, forehead, down the nose, down through the chin area, use a pea-sized amount underneath makeup or alone to reduce oil gland stimulation. Often, acne-prone skin is actually too dry, which signals your glands to produce more oil and clogs the pores, which, yes, that is true. Number 24, as a pre-shave, coconut oil will prep skin for the pending damage caused by shaving. Huh. Timber! For those of us that don't shave very often during the winter months, at least not our legs. Gotta shave the pits. That's just gross if you don't. Okay, number 25. Skin conditions. Coconut oil can relieve skin problems such as psoriasis, dermatitis, and eczema. Number 26. Coconut oil is great at nourishing damaged skin such as stretch marks. It may not be the magic stretch mark cure, but it will help. Number 27, sunburn relief. Rub liberal amounts of coconut oil onto the affected area. One other thing that works really well for at least pulling the heat out of a sunburn is if you are really burned. Soak a hand towel or some other really soft cloth, soft absorbent cloth in apple cider vinegar. And I know it smells for a while, but the smell will go away after a few, like 10, 15 minutes. But you lay that on like across your shoulders or whatever, wherever you're sunburned really bad. Let that sit there and, for like 10 minutes. I know. Deal with the smell. Trust me. You'll appreciate me for this. Do that. Let it dry. And then if you've got someone that will help you, put coconut oil on it afterwards. If you're like me, you just got to be kind of Gumby and be able to reach all those spots. But hey, I manage. So it's great for that, though. Use it as a sunscreen. It's not high, but coconut oil does have an SPF of around 4. For swimmer's ear, mix garlic oil and coconut oil and put a few drops in affected ear for about 10 minutes. Do this 2 to 3 times a day, and it usually works within 1 or 2 days. Number 30, tattoo healing and moisturizer, which I saw a link earlier today. Some gal takes natural things, like flowers or leaves or, palm fronds, that kind of stuff. And she puts the tattoo ink on one side and then puts that where you wish to have your tattoo. And she actually creates a tattoo that looks like either that flower or leaf or palm frond or whatever. And wow, when I saw that, it was like, okay, I got to find somebody that will do a dandelion. I just need to figure out where I want it. But I want to have a dandelion plant, with the leaves on the bottom and then a few of the flowers coming up. But I want to have the tallest one coming up in the middle. That's the white poof one, with the seeds ready to go take flight. That's what I want. But I need to figure out where on my anatomy I'm going to put it. Because there's only so many places that you can put something like that as you age, it will age well. If you know what I mean. So for a tattoo healing and moisturizer, Continued use of coconut oil on tattoos will help keep the pigment from fading. Used on new tattoos, coconut will help will hasten the healing process and decrease the chance of infection. As a toothpaste, there's numerous recipes out there to use a mix of coconut oil and baking soda and dab a little of the mix on your toothbrush. I also like to use like clove oil or peppermint oil for that, because clove oil is very good for fighting any kind of nastiness that might cause an infection inside your mouth. And peppermint oil gives you minty breath. So, very good. And finally, number 32, wrinkle prevention and wrinkle reducer. Yay! See, I'll report back to you on this. I don't know that I'll do photographic evidence, but I'll report back to you. So rubbing coconut oil on wrinkles and sagging skin helps strengthen the connective tissues to bring back that youthful look on sagging skin. Girls, okay, I just found something else I'm going to... I know, Frumpy, I am. There's only so many parts of my anatomy that I'm really willing to get a tattoo on, but that's a tattoo that I think would be way cool. It's been I only have 2 tattoos, and one of them I need to finish up. I need to get down to Art and have him finish it. And then I need to do another one. Just one more. Well, no, maybe 2 more. Oh, okay. Those were the hygiene ones. Guess what? There's more. There's more. But wait, there's more. Number 33, coconut oil for general health and wellness. For breastfeeding moms, consume 3.5 tablespoons of coconut oil daily. Will enrich the milk supply. Now, basically what you wish to do with that is don't just eat a spoonful of coconut oil, because that will not taste really yummy. But you can add it to your milk, you can add it to your coffee. You can even make your own coffee creamer with coconut oil. If you wish. You can use it like if you make oatmeal, or if you it is awesome on the face, Moosey. It really is. I haven't bought any over-the-counter shit for my face in like forever. Forever. I do have some goat's milk lotion that I got at a craft fair from a gal that's just about 50 miles away from here. And I like to support people that take the initiative and do that kind of stuff, especially locals. So I got that, and it really is. It's not a lotion. It's more of a cream or a salve kind of stuff. It's pretty thick, but it's wonderful. I put that around my eyes in the morning, but in the evenings I do the coconut oil around my eyes. So, in any case, let's see. Bones and teeth. Coconut oil aids in the absorption of aids in the absorption of calcium and magnesium, leading to better development of bones and teeth. Help fight osteoporosis as well for those that are getting just a wee bit older, like myself. Number 35, it helps with digestion, because the saturated fats in coconut oil help control parasites and fungi that cause indigestion and other digestion-related problems, such as irritable bowel syndrome. The fat in coconut oil also aids in the absorption of vitamins, minerals, and amino acids, making you healthier all around. Also, the use of or consumption of coconut oil also, along with yogurt, but you have to get good yogurt, not this. Don't get that low fat shit. Don't get that other nastiness. You need to get actually Greek yogurt, or Circles has a recipe. She makes her own yogurt. Yogurt and coconut oil will help reduce tummy fat. I keep telling myself I'm going to work on that. And I still have my soft cider cooler. Oops. Okay, number 36 for fitness. Coconut oil has been proven to stimulate your metabolism, improve thyroid function, and escalate energy levels, all of which help decrease your unwanted fat while increasing muscle. Number 37, it is an insulin support. It improves insulin secretion and utilization of blood glucose, making it great for both diabetics and non-diabetic. Number 38, it increases the fluidity of cell surface in your lungs. Number 39, it's great for nausea. Rub some coconut oil on the inside of the wrist and forearm to calm an upset stomach. Now, I'm going to have to remember that one. I rarely get an upset stomach, but I'm going to have to remember that one. Peppermint oil usually works for me when I do. So, just a couple of drops of peppermint oil and I'm better within 5 minutes. Easy. Number 40, for nosebleeds. Coconut oil can prevent nose bleeding that's caused by sensitivity to weather, such as extreme heat and extreme cold. This condition happens when the nasal passages become dry because of cold or dry air, resulting to burns and cracks in the mucous membranes, so bleeding happens. To prevent this, just put coconut oil in your nostrils. Doing this will strengthen and protect the capillaries in the nasal passages. Cool! Didn't know that one. I know this one. Number 41, gum health. Oil pulling with coconut oil offers a 2-for-1 health benefit. Number 42, as a stress relief. Relieve mental fatigue by applying coconut oil to the head in a circular massaging motion. The natural aroma of coconut is extremely soothing, plus helping to lower your stress level, which I give great scalp massages. That's not just me saying that. That's from lots of people that have had headaches, and I start giving them a scalp massage and they go, don't, my head hurts. And I keep giving, and within 5 minutes they're asleep. Seriously, I give great scalp massages. It doesn't work. Do it for yourself. Kind of sucks like that. Number 43, vitamin and nutrient absorption. Makes fat-based nutrients more available to the body, i.e. vitamins A, D, E, and K. And did you know that vitamin K is the happy vitamin? That is the mood-elevating vitamin. Vitamin K is in chocolate, in dark chocolate. Did you know that? That's why women like chocolate. Actually, sweetie, I don't have stock in any coconut oil outfit. I wish I did, but, and my doTERRA oils, I've had so many people tell me, so are you selling these? And then I just tell them, okay, I'll give you my card to my website, so if you wish to buy some, but I don't actually go out and sell, but I will mix up blends for people, and see if that helps them any. I mixed up a blend for my auntie because she's having some health issues right now, and let's hope, keep our fingers crossed. Number 44, for weight loss. Okay, the saturated fats contribute to weight loss and controlling cravings. Oh, you want a scalp? I will give you a scalp massage, P. Bunyan. I'll put your ass to sleep. Honest. Never fails. Number 45, mental cognition and productivity. Medium chain triglycerides freely pass the blood-brain barrier and allows an alternate source of energy to improve cognition. So yes, coconut oil, which is something I need to get my mother to start doing. So, coconut oil for internal health problems. When taken internally, it is known for aiding, preventing, and relieving the following health issues. Number 46, acid reflux / indigestion if taken after a meal, adrenal and chronic fatigue, allergies such as seasonal hay fever, Alzheimer's / dementia, which, yes, I've read an awful lot of research on that one. Asthma, even in children. Autism, because it does pass that brain-blood barrier, and your brain needs some of those fatty acids to function properly. Bowel function, such as constipation or irritable bowel syndrome or inflammatory bowel disease. Bronchial infections and cystic fibrosis. Cancer, it has been shown to prevent colon and breast cancer. Candida albicans, which I believe Candida is a bacteria that lives in your intestines, and you do need it, but it can run amok from time to time, and it can cause all kinds of problems, even gout. Gout has been linked to Candida. So coconut oil does help with that. It's just one of those nature's best foods. I don't want to say nature's pharmacy, because then the drug companies will jump in and go, well, a pharmacy, that means it must be a drug. It's not a drug. It's natural. Just like marijuana is not a drug. It's a fucking weed. It's natural. The shit you guys make and dispense that's killing people, that's drugs. Marijuana is not a drug. Moving along. Cholesterol. It improves HDL, or good cholesterol, and the ratio between HDL and LDL, which is the bad cholesterol ratio, in people with high cholesterol, which I need to do more coconut oil so I can get my doctor off my ass about that shit. It helps with poor circulation. So if you're feeling cold all the time, or edema, especially in the extremities, applying coconut oil to the skin in a light circular pattern towards the heart, similar to dry skin brushing, will help with some of that. Colds and flus, which I also got to put out there. My brother David is seeing a physical therapist because he has issues with around his ankles and stuff, with capillaries and blood flow and all that fun stuff. And she, once a week, does like a deep tissue massage on both ankles, actually from the ankles up to the knee. And oh my God, his legs look so much better. She's been at this for about 6 months now, but wow, it's really made a difference. But she uses coconut oil for that, and works that into the tissue and his circulation. He said he's getting feeling back in his feet where he was having some issues with that, and the circulation is better in his feet. So really is some good stuff. Number 58, colds and flus as an antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory agent. I'm just about out of time too. Holy smokes. For mild depression and cognitive disease, in conjunction with CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, fish oil, and other treatment strategies. Also helps with diabetes, helps keep blood sugar levels stable, and helps with cravings. It is known to help reduce epidemic seizures, flaky dry skin, gallbladder disease. The dietary oils help increase the bile flow in the gallbladder, helps with gas. Foul gas is often due to an imbalance in gut bacteria. Coconut oil is a mild antimicrobial to help reestablish healthy gut flora. Heart disease, hemorrhoids, hot flashes. I don't have those too often anymore. Immune system builder, irritable bowel syndrome, jaundice, kidney disease and kidney stones, liver disease, lung disease, malnutrition, mental clarity, menstruation relief regarding cramps and pain and heavy blood flow. Migraines, if used regularly, it will help with that. It helps with pancreatitis, periodontal disease, and tooth decay. That's where the pulling comes into it. Prostate enlargement, stomach ulcers, thrush, thyroid function. It helps to regulate an overactive or underactive thyroid, and urinary tract infections and bladder infections. It goes on and on and on. There's quite a bit more to this, but since I am just about out of time, I'm going to go ahead and share this link with you so y'all can save it if you wish, or print it off, or however you wish to deal with that. It is absolutely amazing. Oh, I will have to check that out. Sock. Cool. Sweet tea. Yes, sweet tea is a drug. Yeah. There is just so much stuff that coconut oil does for you. And I got to tell you, I know I am feeling a whole lot healthier since I've switched to doing predominantly all of my cooking with coconut oil. I use a little bit of olive oil occasionally, but most of the time it's coconut oil. So, yeah, coconut oil can kill you all right. Too much of anything will kill you. And coconut oil will kill you if it's still in the coconut and someone hits you in the head with it. That's the way it'll kill you. So, no, you don't want to breathe it either, P. Bunyan. Duh. Oh, well. Y'all been listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on RealLibertyMedia.com, Channel 3. Also on the RLMradio.xyz site, the RLM TuneIn radio station, the RLM Internet radio station, the RLM Spreaker channel, and later on the RLM SoundCloud and the RLM YouTube channel. So, thanks everybody for listening in. Have an absolutely awesome rest of your Whack-A-Doodle Wednesday.